Hello everyone, excuse the wild hair. I just had dinner and I'm just sitting in my dining room, hopefully not spilling the remainder of my dinner. Oh, okay. So today's video is actually going to be about skating. If anyone is watching and doesn't know, I do figure skate. I also own quads, artistic inlines, rollerblades, and hockey skates. I have been skating for a few years, mostly ice. I did rollerblade as a child. I have all of my basic skills in both wheels and blades and in ice skating. I would say I'm like intermediate. So today on a forum, I was talking to someone about correct body positioning, and she mentioned that she has hollow back and scoliosis, so she is unable to maintain correct body posture. And turns out I also have scoliosis and hollow back, even though at the time I didn't know that hollow back is the same thing as sway back, which is the same thing as lumbar lordosis, which is an extreme curvature of the lumbar spine, which is in your lower back. So the commenter was saying that they were having a hard time maintaining proper posture, and I was just like, well, I have the same exact issue as you, and mine is considered excessive. Like, my spine is excessively curved. It's either considered excessive or exaggerated depending on what the doctor writes in the file. And I have had, I'm not going to say no problem with skating, but I have been able to correct it in skating enough that I can skate, for lack of a better term. I've been to physical therapy for it, although I did have COVID for a month, and that meant that I am now weak and can't hold myself upright, so my lumbar lordosis is pretty bad again, which makes this a really great time to film this video. So this video is going to be vertical, just so you can see my entire body that way, and it'll address how I've learned to straighten my back and correct my posture for skating. So this intro was really long, so I'm not going to talk much anymore, and hopefully the next portion of the video helps people. If you are watching this and you have it, hopefully this will help you. If you are having a problem straightening your back in general for skating, hopefully this will be of some use to you. Anyway, so without further ado, let's just go to the video. Hello everyone, I am making this video if you have what is called lumbar lordosis, which is an extreme curvature of the lumbar spine. It is also called hollow back, I found. So I have lumbar lordosis, and it is categorized as like excessive or exaggerated. Basically, it is extremely curved, more than usual. This happens to a lot of people. It's most common in women, especially women who have an anterior pelvic tilt, which means your hips tilt forward, or women who wear high heels, or individuals who have done dance or gymnastics or sit a lot. So it's not an uncommon problem. A lot of people may actually have it and not even realize. But if it is super excessive and causing you problems in life, most likely you have had it looked at by a doctor, because it is pretty painful, because all of the pressure of your upper body sits on your lumbar spine, and you would know. As for me, I am an ice skater. I have been skating for several years, and I do also have this curvature of my spine. And it does hinder you from learning certain things because of the way that your body is naturally positioned, and you have to learn to compensate. And it's not easy, but it is definitely possible. So here is what I have personally learned as a skater with this problem. So this is how I stand naturally. As you can see, I do have a little bit of bow-leggedness, which is a different issue for a different day. So if I kind of stand like this is how I normally stand. If I face this way, this is how I normally stand. As you can see, the back is super curved. I swear I'm like skinny, but because there's such a big curvature, it kind of makes me look like I have a belly. So in a normal person, the hips would be more back like this. I can't even do it. So when you have that anterior pelvic tilt, your back goes like this. Nobody stands like this. So in order to compensate, we start to lift and arch our back so we can face straight, because no one goes around like this in their daily lives. And this would be kind of awkward. So naturally, when we have this anterior pelvic tilt, everybody kind of straightens their back like this to be able to look forward. And that's what gives us this crazy back curvature. So I have gone to physical therapy for this, but you know, like sometimes you just get lazy and you don't keep up with physical therapy and this happens. So what you want to concentrate on is when you're in skates, which I am not, you want to keep your back straight and your knees bent, like so. But if you have that curvature of the spine, it's pretty hard to do. So a lot of people tend to just go like this, which then is really kind of painful for your back because you're putting a lot of pressure on it. And also when you think that you're straightening your back, a lot of people tend to go like this to keep their chest up, but that just results in your back arching more, and then you're going to fall backwards because your weight is so unevenly distributed. So what I have learned from figure skating and also going to physical therapy to fix this issue is you want to think about tucking your tailbone under. So what you want to do is you want to push your butt under. So you want your butt to come to the front, if that makes any sense. So when you push your butt under, you want to engage your abdominals. So you want to kind of like do a crunch, but you don't want your shoulders to hunch over like this because that's not what you want. So what you want to do is you want to push your butt under and do like a crunch with your abs, and you want to hold it there, which takes a lot of effort. You need to build up like abdomen strength for this. And this is how you want to stand in your day-to-day life, with a straight back, with your pelvis tucked under and relaxed. Obviously for us, this is very difficult because it's just easier to stand like this. I'm not gonna lie, it is like way easier to just like relax and just have this like crazy curved back. But when it comes to skating, you want to tuck it under, keep it tight, which also keeps your core tight. Bend your knees so that your back is straight. And this is how you want to skate. Not like this, even though it's more comfortable. Not like this, even though that seems like it's right. You want to tuck it under, make your core tight, do a crunch, and this is how you want to skate. Hands on your knees if you are going to fall. And that is what they mean by keeping your back straight and keeping your core tight when you're skating. And this is correct skating posture. So I hope that little explanation helped. My shirt is falling down, but I do hope that explanation helped, especially for anyone who does have the same curvature of the spine. Again, my case is considered severe. If yours isn't as curved as mine, you still may have like slight lumbar lordosis. But if it is as curved as mine, just know that it is possible to skate. It is possible to maintain correct body posture while you're skating, even though you do have this crazy spinal curvature. So that's pretty much it. Hope this helped. And if anyone has any more questions, let me know. Bye.